player, he wears number 8. There are 2 Americans too. Number 14, Brian Kelly-Brew, former player with Athletes in Action, and Dale Roberts, number 15. Both the Americans are good rebounders. For Portsmouth, well, they're the league champions. This team has tremendous depth. And most of the players, though, have American origins, and that explains that depth. Alan Cunningham, he wears number 7. He's a former Harlem Globetrotter. And Carl Tatum, number 12, is the current England captain. And Colin Irish, number 14, is fully fit, and his presence will be significant.
Well, we join the start of the second half now, with Portsmouth just ahead by 47 points to 46. Bill Beswick has joined Stuart Story in the commentary box.
And that was a marvellous and emphatic start for the team that were considered to be the underdogs before this match began. They got themselves into a 11-point deficit situation and then crawled back, and they're now very much in the ascendancy. It's businesslike. Mike Bett, having scored the first basket, and Colin Irish, incidentally, in that little affray, picked up his 3rd foul. Irish, the big number 14 for Portsmouth. Oh yes, Stimson's in, hesitated, but not long enough, and it was there. Little sigh of relief from the former England captain. And London in the lead for only the 2nd time in this match. They took the lead 30 seconds from the end of the first half, and now they've taken it again. Well, the ball going for them at the moment. Gordon Cole says, Paul Stimson said, well, I took the ball, I thought it was ours. And then it's gone over to the Portsmouth side. It's Colin Irish who's waiting. A little bit of experience and gamesmanship there by Stimson. Take it and perhaps the referee will forget. An error, and Stimson's away again. Looks for Cunningham to check him, and he does. 2 points, interference. Stimson gets his point.
This is great work by Stimson, but look at Alan Cunningham, probably the best athlete in the league, and here you're going to see why. There he goes, up and away.
Adjudged to strike the ball in its downward flight, so 2 points to Stimson, and a missed basket the other end, and Bett, it's 2 on 2, Bett is there, hands off, Love, oh, what a marvellous shot. Kelly-Brew and Bett playing well together. Well, 54 to 47, 54 to 47, I think is the official score. A little smile from Paul Stimson, and well, he might, because they couldn't have hoped for a better start to the second half after what was a disastrous start to the first half. Stimson collected his 2nd foul there, but I don't think he'll worry too much. Weak side shot, no rebounders in. Defensively, Portsmouth not looking slick at all at the moment, and the table's completely turned. Quality and Bett out on top. Oh, well played, Roberts.
Everything happening now for London. Look at this nice little 2-man move. Giulio Politi draws Mike Spade slightly, dumps inside to Dale Roberts, and a nice little soft shot into the hoop.
10 points without reply in London's favour, and Portsmouth have yet to score in the second half. And 17 minutes and 40 seconds left. Moore, Spade. Well, thank you, says Spade. We needed that. The league champions in a little bit of bother. Bett, a confident Mick Bett. No hesitation. I'm going to take the shot, and he did. Tatum. There's no rebound power in there. They don't need it, though, on that occasion.
Well, it worked that time, but certainly Portsmouth's offense is not composed. Here's Carl Tatum doing his special thing. Draws everybody. Look at the little pass. Beautiful. Mike Spade, all he's got to do is put it in.
Kelly-Brew, in the meantime, has added 2 more. 60 to 51. Well, I'll tell you one of the factors in this game, Bill. the pace of the game has certainly increased, and it's London's doing. They're playing the rhythm they want to play.
And it's forcing Portsmouth out of their usual composure. Mistakes are being made now.
Bet, a significant factor. Remember, he is on 3 fouls, but with shooting like that, what confidence. The only way was for Colin Irish to go through. He had to take it on himself and to execute. Ball bouncing on the end line, which was unfortunate for London and for Stimson. Another little look at the scoreboard by Stimson. 9 times Stimson's played at Wembley in these championships. It really is quite a remarkable feat. The most capped England player, but look at that for a response. Cunningham.
Colin Irish making a lovely move to the basket. Here he comes. And there's the inside move. Alan Cunningham, super dunk.
14 points to Cunningham, and he hasn't missed a shot yet. Oh! And another factor in this game, the shooting percentage is very much higher all round. Well, it's a different side defensively, this London side now. 3 points. Just for once, the Portsmouth spectators there and supporters smiling. Bet stealing the ball. What a second half Bet's having.
Super basketball.
Oh, yes, Paul Stimson. David Last must be pleased with this.
Now we know why these teams are in the national championships. This is national championship class basketball. Wonderful play by both teams.
Colin Irish fading away. He's limping a bit. Irish is limping.
It's now a question of who's going to break. The rhythm's great for both teams, but who's going to break first?
Irish. Oh. Irish is in trouble, there's no question about it. I don't know whether he's got cramp, but he certainly looks to be in a little bit of trouble. He may have to be rested. Dan Lloyd up on his feet. 21 points to Irish. Politi, Beck, Kelly Brew out on top, and Roberts. And that's a foul on the defending player. Mike Spade it is. Second foul. And the substitution being made. Just as I thought, he limped off there. He didn't look at all comfortable. And there's a timeout too, and that timeout we think is to Portsmouth.
Let's look to push it. Let's look to create. Let's look to be smart out there. Okay, run those offense. Let's keep it execute. Okay, Philly, Arizona, flex. Okay, Philly, Arizona, flex. Oh, here we go. 6 minutes. Now we're loose. Now we're loose. 1, 2, 3. Defense. Come on. Come on.
Dan Lloyd must be concerned about the way the game's going to use his timeout so early in the second half. It might well be a good thing for him now. 3 points down, he needs to regain composure, and he's got the great problem of having Colin Irish possibly out for the rest of the game.
Well, Dale Roberts, Appalachian State University. And Irish has got the problem. It's either cramp, it looks like cramp to me. He was actually holding both calf muscles, but it could be a calf pull. We'll have to wait and see. 69-64 the scoreline, and London still with the advantage. The London team merged, of course. It was Crystal Palace and Brunel. 2 sides merged at the beginning of the season, and what a successful combination it's proved to be. It's the first time the Brunel players have been here, the 9th for Crystal Palace players. Spade, Roberts, Beck. Kelly Brew is in.
Brian Kelly Brew, great player. Nice pass by Mike Beck, but we'll look at the change of pace. One little stutter step and straight past the big man.
On another turnover. And Killebrew looking very good. Bet, and Bet executes, and Lawrence Held cannot defend him. 73-64, London ahead of Portsmouth. I tell you, there's a worried bench there. Moore. And one has to say that Cunningham's been generally quiet in this half.
This way.
And that call going in favour of Portsmouth. Stimson doesn't like it. Dan Lloyd does, though. Held on. And I said he was quiet, but what a good pass that was.
This is known as the alley-oop. Watch Alan Cunningham on the far side of the screen, coming right to left. There he goes. Beautiful basketball.
Well, and Cunningham, all of a sudden, he's now woken up and got back into this game. Spade, looking for the pass, gets it. Now this is a good pace for Portsmouth too. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if David Last, the coach of London, doesn't call a timeout shortly, just to calm it down, but he's got a substitution. Cedric Frederick comes on and Killebrew takes a rest.
That's a very tough substitution for a coach to call. Killebrew was having a magic moment in the game, and Dave Last must consider it vital to keep him for the end of the game.
And that's a foul against Lawrence Held, the number 4 for Portsmouth. That's his second foul. Held from Phoenix, Arizona. First season with the Portsmouth side. Roberts. Oh, what a lovely little turn. Such confidence. Held. Tatham. Cunningham in the middle, but being pushed. Or is he? I'm not sure whose foul that was, actually. It's certainly against a London player. It was against Dale Roberts, the big number 15. Cunningham is in again. Stimson, 75-70. Stimson. Under double team pressure. He had to get that ball away quickly there. Politi. Stimson. They're preventing Stimson getting the shot up. That's good defence on the front. Politi. Oh, that was very unlucky indeed.
But absolutely beautiful defensive play by Carl Tatum, who left his man, came back and stole the ball.
And we've got a technical foul. Someone has quite clearly made reference to the referee as he walked past, and it may well be a bench technical. And Dan Lloyd pacing.
It's one of the players on the Portsmouth bench, and I can tell you that nothing hurts the coach more than a wasted technical foul.
I think there's a little meeting there. There'll be possession after this. The Portsmouth team not even watching Paul Stimson pump away. Stimson missed that one. Well, it's calm, Dan Lloyd, you see, but inside him, I bet there's no calmness there. Not much tranquility around. Yes, indeed, and now possession. There's the scoreline. London 76, Portsmouth 70, 11 minutes and 12 seconds left for a place in the final. Stimson defended by Tatham. Stimson's had a good game. He's fouled by Tatham. Carl Tatham picks up his second foul. Carl, former Solent player, former player with Birmingham and Manchester United, commits another foul. Killebrew Cedric Frederick's in. Oh, it's too long. He gets a second chance and a foul against someone. Is it Spade?
This is good battling by Cedric Frederick. There he is. He's a bit of a bit player in the main drama tonight, but boy, he's really making his big and best efforts.
And it was a foul against Spade, and Cedric Frederick is on the free throw line. Spade leaves. Cedric Frederick. Well, they may regret that. If you think these free shots are easy in conditions like this, well, think again. First point of the game, 77-70 the score. Tatham, defended by Stimson. Irish. Oh, well played, Colin Irish. He took two players with him.
Every time Portsmouth are in trouble, they go to Colin Irish. Lovely pass by Paul Stimson.
Good assist there. Have a look at this.
Watch Paul Stimson take responsibility. He holds off the defender. Without looking, makes that beautiful pass.
The response from Colin Irish was swift. 2 more points to Portsmouth. 81-72 though, with 10 minutes and 18 seconds left. Can London keep their cool? It really would be an upset. 4th in the league, heading the league champions at the moment, for a place in the final. Beck. Number 6 is at Phil Ralph. Oh, that was unlucky. Another chance. Stimson calms it down. What good play that was. And that's surely a foul against Joel Moore. He blocked his man as he came through. Substitution now. Cedric Frederick goes off, so does Mike Beck. On comes Polity. There's another player come on. Who is it, Bill?
It's Phil Ralph and Giulio Politi and Dale Roberts back in the game, and that was a wonderful moment for London because their substitutes came in, they rested some key players, and they still maintained their lead. Sign of a very good team.
Cunningham. Irish is in again. He's so difficult to stop. He would hardly stand in his way. And once again, he's limping a little bit as he moved down court. I think it was just a case of cramp. Oh, well responded indeed, Mr. Kelly-Brew.
We'll see more of Kelly-Brew now. He's a class player, and in the last 9 minutes of the game, he's going to take some responsibility for London.
Well, formerly with athletes in action, that man, and that's a team with great discipline. And the discipline's needed now. Cunningham again, and on the 3rd occasion, the execution. Gum shield out. But is that a technical foul again, I wonder? Or is it a timeout? It's a technical foul. It was a big tee. It certainly looked like a big tee. And it looks as though it's against Colin Irish. And that's 4 fouls. The 4 foul mark has gone up. And Colin Irish talking to Gordon Cole. Looks up for help from above. And he's just got 1 foul left, and he's off.
Exactly what Coach Dan Lloyd didn't want from his team. He wanted a disciplined performance tonight. They've wasted 2 technical fouls and really given the London team an advantage that they couldn't have hoped for.
Well, Giulio Politi is one of the best 3-point shooters in the league. And not doing too badly from the free throw line either. 82-78 then, London leading. 9 minutes and 5 seconds left for a place in the final. Kelly-Brew. Oh, I must say that the player there was adjudged to have stepped out of court, and Dan Lloyd must be aggrieved by that because it didn't look as though he did. Ralph out to Polity.
One of the big differences between the two teams is the amount of times they pass the ball. The London team pass the ball far more, they're far more composed and patient, and wait for the best opportunity.
Good check out there. Well, that was unfortunate. There was a foul, I think. Was it against Mick? Was it Polity? It's his third foul, and actually that's one example of where perhaps rugby football's advantage law may well be useful, because the player was on his way to the basket there for a certain 2 points.
Yes, I agree. The only difference is the 5-foul rule. You know, sometimes the team want the foul more than the possession.
Irish looks up to the scoreboard because he's just put another couple of points on, and they're only 2 points down now. 2 points. Quality. Ralph on the top. Oh, and it's a turnover. Tatham's in. It's 2 points.
It's Carl Tatum that sparked the Portsmouth revival. He's the assistant coach. Look at him keep possession and score despite the defensive pressure.
82 points each, 8 minutes and 4 seconds remaining. Tatham just confirms that fact with that little glance. The scoreboard way above the players. Well, Killebrew is now on 4 fouls. Tatham has the free shot situation. And now Portsmouth go back into the lead. And that will enhance their pressure defence. They will have a little bit more confidence from that. Oh, and that's another turnover. And I think that David Last needs a timeout. Oh, he does now. Cunningham, the executioner.
Excellent fast break, starts from good defensive work. 3-on-1. This is how Portsmouth are getting the advantage. Alan Cunningham just the man to finish that.
And David Last calls that timeout for London and stops the flow. The Portsmouth team have come back.
Offensively, keep moving the ball. Stop freezing on it, guys. You've got to have confidence, you've got to be positive. Look at the shots, you're trying to play the ball inside the all the time, and that's nothing. Do what does, fellas. Come on, so that's straight out. Come on.
Very positive from David Last. He's seen a lot of these championships. He knows what wins games. With 7 minutes left, he's saying to his team, this is the moment. Be positive, be courageous, be confident, and hit those shots.
Well, once London had taken the lead, it took Portsmouth 13 minutes to get it back again. They now have a 3-point advantage and 7 minutes and 38 seconds left. 2 more points there.
That's why he was England captain. Paul Stimson can take the responsibility.
Well, you can't get more emphatic than that. Look at Cunningham's movement to the basket. It's 10 feet off the ground, remember. Oh, well picked up indeed by Polity. Has he lost it again? He's got another chance. Now the discipline. A tired shot for Mick Beck. It's too long, and that was an error. Unnecessary. Irish knows it too. 5 turnovers against Colin Irish. He may have a good score on the board. He's got 4 fouls against him and 5 turnovers. 3 points the advantage. 6 minutes and 40 seconds left. The referee allowing play to go on. And that's against Roberts.
This is good play by Lawrence Held on the floor there. He takes up a good defensive position. Takes the charge. Here he goes, takes the position. That takes some courage with 6'9" and 17.5 stone coming towards you.
Yes, indeed. 12 baskets scored by Alan Cunningham out of 14 attempted. And Irish, you notice him there massaging his calf muscles. He could well be in a little bit of bother again. Tatham. Held defended by Bett on the far side. Joel Moore. Oh, he's in. Cunningham again. And there's a foul. Who is it against? Is it Roberts? It's his third foul. If it is, yes, it's against Roberts. The big man collects a third foul. I wonder what's going through David last night. He looks up and sees that he has a deficit of 3 points, and Portsmouth have the advantage of the free shot, or the free shots.
You know, I think before the game, if you'd have asked David last, would he take a 4-point deficit with 6 minutes to go, he might have said yes, because his team can just turn this game round.
Well, another opportunity to make the 2-point or 3-point shot now. 88-84, 4 points now. London must get possession if they're going to stay in. Oh!
Outstanding vision by Joel Moore. Wonderful movement off the ball by Lawrence Held. Good basketball, Portsmouth.
Kelly-Brew playing out on top at the moment. Stimson trying to get himself free from Tatham, but can't. A rushed shot again, and a lucky rebound indeed. And that is a little bit of luck. Still, that happens in this game. Cunningham, so cool. He was quiet at the beginning of the second half, but my goodness me, how he's made his presence felt now. 92-86, 5 minutes and 20 seconds left. Who is going to make this final? And whoever does make the final, they're going to be very tired for that final. Cunningham away again on the fast break, but this time it didn't work, and there's a foul, surely. Cunningham pushed his man down. His second foul, number 7 there, Alan Cunningham, 6 feet 8 of him, the former Harlem Globetrotter, come back to the game in its proper form.
Now this is a situation Paul Stimson's well aware of. He's 90-odd caps for England, and all over the world he's made these kind of shots under intense pressure. Every schoolboy, every schoolgirl watching, this is the way to absorb pressure, perform your techniques when it really counts.
Wow, 92-90. Portsmouth lead, and they have possession and just over 5 minutes left. Stimson, double team on Tatham there. Held out to Moore. Irish, no way in. There is now. Oh, but it's long, and Stimson's free, and it's 3 on 2. Oh, that was a bad error by Macbeth. 3 on 2 was that situation. And it's a London possession. Total chaos under that basket. And Cunningham gets a knock. Irish is grimacing once again, as you see. He's not as fit as he should be. One has to say that. And Cunningham got a bad knock there as he went down.
4 minutes 32 seconds left. Coach Stan Lloyd very concerned. How nice to have a substitute like Danny Williams to bring into the game. Class player in his own right.
Yes, but the psychological effect that it has on the rest of the team, well, we'll have to wait and see. Oh, that looked as though it was travelling, but he got away with it. 2 more points, and it's tied up. 92 points each. There's the time left. Irish slowing it down. Tatham's on top and gets it. Defended by Stimson. Look at the battle low down between Irish and Kelly-Brew. Oh, class.
Big shot from Colin Irish, and London know that Portsmouth go to Colin Irish, but even then Kelly-Brew could do nothing about that.
Oh, that was nice shooting by Dale Roberts in reply to Colin Irish's 31st point.
Marvellous game.
Moore, defended by Polity. Oh, he's there. Well done, John Moore. I must say, it's difficult to see how he got through the middle, but he did.
When every option was closed elsewhere, Joel Moore took the responsibility and went through the middle. Good work.
Macbeth had such a good phase at the beginning of the second half, but he's looking a little tired now. Stimson still full of life. Bet looking for his shot. Oh, he's in trouble. But was it illegal trouble? Yes, it was. It's a foul on Held, number 4 for Portsmouth. There he is. Another little check on the score. I must say I've not seen so many players look up at this scoreboard, particularly Portsmouth players. They can't believe that the margin is so slender.
Interesting substitution for Portsmouth. I can understand Alan Cunningham coming back in the game, but we see young Nelson, number 6, coming into the game for the first time with 3 minutes left.
Oh yes, 2 points. 96 points each.
Nelson travels with the ball then, which is it's a difficult job for the young man to come on with at the end of an exciting game like this.
Oh yes, 2 more to Roberts. Roberts the sweeper.
This is great work by Kelly-Brew. He gets himself into all sorts of trouble, puts the ball where it should be. Roberts finishes it off.
On down the other end, the basket has been disallowed. Paul Stimson, the man to foul, but the foul occurred before the shot went up. The ball went in, but the shot was taken after the foul. And another steal, and the youngster commits the second turnover. Has Roberts got it? He has, but he's missed it. Now Moore has it. Now Irish has it. Colin Irish, the saviour. And he is in terrible trouble. He can hardly get down the other end of the court, but he's still scoring. 98 points each. Oh, it looked good, but it wasn't. 2 minutes left. The young man under pressure. Cunningham gets it. Oh, and the youngsters missed it. 2 turnovers and a missed layup. Polity fouled. He was fouled by Moore. And David Last is telling the referee, but he doesn't need any advice. He's seen it.
That was a necessary foul by Joel Moore. Politi had got clear, and Joel Moore would rather him take the shots from the foul line than have the open layup. Here we go. Politi straight through. Joel Moore just takes him out. No harm. And Politi accepts it, goes to the foul line. Big shots, though.
4 fouls on Moore. Well, Julio, you needed that one. 1 minute and 44. London have the advantage. Will it be 2 points after this? Yes, the answer is. Moore. Oh, 2 points there for Dan Williams. 100 points each. Now, who will break? Stimson, Roberts is in.
No! That was a very clever pass by Paul Stimson, going inside to the big man, Dale Roberts, and he's now on the foul line with the biggest 2 shots in the game to come.
The foul on Williams of Portsmouth. And now, Dale Roberts. Yeah. London in the lead. 1 minute and 20 seconds left. Oh. Cunningham. Defended by Kelly-Brew. Tatham. Stimson and Tatham together.
Trying to set up Colin Irish for a one-on-one move. Here he goes.
Oh, and that was very, very well executed. What a game Irish has had. Oh, Portsmouth 1 point up, and there's the reply. And it's a defensive foul.
Brilliant play by Paul Stimson. Look at him changing direction, ducking, weaving, and now a power move. Composure under the basket, and he collects the foul shot as well. What great move by Paul Stimson.
It's 5 fouls on Irish. He's gone. Colin Irish is out of the game. 5 fouls, 103 to London, 102 to Portsmouth. And will that be the critical factor? 47 seconds left.
And it does mean if Paul Stimson makes his foul shot, which I'm sure he will, it means that Portsmouth have to score twice to get back into the lead, or tie with a 3-pointer. Difficult.
Well, the master scores it and puts the pressure on the league champions. And Held is looking for his pass. And Beck tried and tried. And for this moment, Dave Last, the coach for London, calls his men in. And he says, now, let's see what we can do with just 40 seconds left.
Now get out there quick before they can set their press. Come on, guys. We're ready. We're ready. We're ready. Hey, we're ready.
Well, those instructions from Dave Last all correspond to this score, 104 to 102. London have got to get in very quick indeed. They know that a press is coming. They've got to execute well. Last, cool, calm and collected, has sent out his troops with 40 seconds left. They have the advantage, but can they maintain it? Cunningham, defended by Kelly-Brew. Held. Oh, it's long from Tatham. Oh, it's a foul against Portsmouth. And only 27 seconds left, and surely that's it. It's going to be very difficult to come out of this one. And they are obviously Portsmouth supporters.
Now this is a basketball game against the clock. London now will try and keep possession for 27 seconds. And Portsmouth have got to make every attempt to regain possession. Time for composure and coolness, London.
The stack in the middle, and Polity breaks free. He's got to get over that halfway, and surely a foul by Cunningham, not called. And well done, Kelly-Brew. Now hold the ball, London, you don't have to shoot. Oh my goodness me. Oh. 6 seconds left. 6. 3 seconds left. 3 seconds, David Last could be on his way to yet another final. Come on, he says, let's stay there. 104 to London, 102 to Portsmouth. 3 seconds left. And London with possession.
I think London have decided to shoot. It's a very bold decision by London. He's confident, and I would be, that Paul Stimson will score these, and it makes the situation impossible for Portsmouth. Their only hope is that Paul Stimson will not make these shots.
Well, Paul Stimson, he said to me last week, you know, we can beat this team, and it looks as though they can. 9 times he's been to Wembley, and that surely is it. 3 seconds left, and the league champions are beaten, 106 to 102. And who would have thought this could have happened here this evening? 1 second left, and London have won. They're through to the final. David Last celebrates in his last year as coach. What a game Paul Stimson had. The former England captain took his team to the final here. They played so badly at the beginning of this match, came good at the end, took the lead 30 seconds to the end of the first half, and then took it so easily at the beginning of the second half. Portsmouth came back, but they couldn't hold on. They lost Colin Irish at the end, and that was just too much. And London go up and celebrate, and how they deserve it. So London go through to the final, 106 to Portsmouth 102. Paul, many congratulations, but it didn't come easy, did it?
No, sure, we didn't expect it to be easy. We've had some tough games against Portsmouth this year. They're a lot bigger than us and a lot more talented, but we knew if we kept plugging away We played smart basketball. We get them at the end, hopefully with our fitness, and it paid off.
Now, you had the worst possible start. What was going through your mind in the first few minutes of the first half?
Well, I thought we just froze. I think the Wembley experience got to some of us. Some of us have been here a few times, some of them it's the first time. But after 10 minutes when we came back and when we were only one down at the half, we couldn't play any worse in that second half, so I felt pretty confident.
You took the lead with 30 seconds to go, and obviously you needed to consolidate, go into the locker room and come out. What did David Last say to you at half-time?
He just said, you know, to forget the Wembley nerves, we've got them over with, and then to get out and to play smart basketball. Everyone go out, work for each other. We got an awful one for all saying, and it really came through. Everyone had such a super contribution to our game.